Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And it's Correa. Played out to the wing. That's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, they do like to operate with a high line. It's risky if the ball's not pressed and the line isn't straight.
Goes long and forward. Aimed long and direct. Done very well to intervene. Godin. Koke. Correa did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Canales plays it out to the wing. Godin can hoist it clear. And it's Fernando Torres. Correa. Out to the flank. That intervention was very necessary. Fernando Torres. It's broken loose. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Good clearance and very necessary. Atletico Madrid have this frantic spell of games. Fixture congestion always brings with it issues around fatigue and injury.
Yeah, and the manager has got to look towards squad rotation now. A bigger part of his job is to keep a freshness and energy about the team.
So what now? It's a loose ball. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
In for a header! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
Felipe coaxed out to the wing. Fernando Torres looking to get on the end of this. Can he put it away? Just off target.
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and he had to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
Atletico Madrid come into this on the back of a narrow defeat. Tries to get it forward quickly. Ball's out on the left now. Koke. No goals as yet. Looks to slip it through. Eduardo Vargas. Canales. Pumps it upfield. Decent ball, and he's there to cut it out.
Ambitious to say the least. He seemed to be in a hurry to get that in.
Spreads it wide. Felipe gets into the right position to intercept. Gabi. Spoon forward. And it's Gabi. And the through ball is intercepted. It's come loose. Koke. Away from immediate danger. Out to the left it goes. Now here's the through ball. Gets into some space. Fernando Torres. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Who's going to make this theirs? That wasn't the greatest of balls. Godin. That's Carrasco. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Aimed long and direct. Long and high towards the flank. And the finish! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
Atletico Madrid didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Great ball, and now the shot. That's gone a long way up and away. They've managed to get it away. That had everyone off their seats.
Well, how close can you get? That must have been a matter of inches.
Felipe. It's an entertaining game, this. Both teams have had chances, but it is still 0-0. Eduardo Vargas pumps it forwards. Gabi. The referee's awarded a free kick. Gabi. Koke. And it's Correa.
Correa can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that. So I think they're defending him very, very well.
Correa looking to get on the end of this. Iaramendi. The referee brings the first half to a close. So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And the second half gets underway. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? It's a long forward pass. Koke. Looks to dink one in. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Felipe. Gabi. Torres. Boots it upfield. Now the pass. Plays it in. Shot at goal! He's tried one! No mistake! The second half sparked straight into life. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Carrasco is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tries a through ball. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Well won, that's good play. Eduardo Vargas tries to get it forward quickly. Torreira Carrasco. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
And it's Carrasco. Header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
And it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Demanding a quick ball here. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. In once more. And the header! Oh, what a lovely delivery. It deserved better.
In this game, you're always striving to gain an advantage or produce a surprise element to things, and the quicker the delivery, I think the more chance you have, and they should have done better there.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? Godin. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, time's running out for the host to get something out of this. You can sense the frustration and impatience.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. Passes it through. Now it's Torres. Correa hits it!
Well, when the keeper lost control of that, usually a striker would react first, so that defender deserves praise.
Spoon forward. Eduardo Vargas.
Well, there's a lot of movement.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Looks like a good ball through. Looking for a corner. Is it out of harm's way? Fired in from distance. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. Griezmann, who was a starter in the last game, pumps it upfield. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Koke. Koke has been caught there, it's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, some of them are letting their emotions get the better of them. They don't want to inflame this any further. Gabi taking charge of the dead ball.
Yeah, and it's a good opportunity to level it, and they have several in this team who can take this.
The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Try, the outcome could so easily have been different. You can get that clear. Firmly met. Atletico Madrid with another corner. And out to safety. And it's Koke. Gabi.
Atletico Madrid may think they're going about this in the right way, but not if a series of passes is leading to no end product. They have to add the incision.
Rapidly approaching the end. Atletico Madrid looking likely now to extend their unwanted record for consecutive games without a goal. Jimenez. Atletico Madrid are running out of time to save themselves. Gets good distance on it. Canales. Griezmann floats one over. He's done very well to get to that.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Defence has got rid of that. Felipe. Griezmann is fouled.
Well, that just wasn't intelligent. He opened the back door a bit wider by giving up an easier chance.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
Well, this is a very real chance, and should it go in, it could be a big game changer.
Gem!
Unbelievable.
Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Dispatched expertly, nicely done. All square again into the dying minutes. Tries lifting it over. Now here's the through ball. Minutes up, we're into stoppage time. Deftly done. Cut out in the nick of time. Gabby. So that's it. It is all over. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there were times when they looked like winning it and times when they looked like losing it, so they'll be reasonably happy to end up with what they've got.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.